Hey guys, it's Kareen Kennedy with the Florida National News, and I am here downtown Orlando at the 2025 MLK Day Parade. The parade is about to commence, and this year's theme, Mission Possible, protecting freedom, justice, and democracy in the spirit of nonviolence 365. I am here with Orange County Mayor Demings on the day of 2025 MLK Day Parade. What steps do you think are crucial for fostering dialogue and cooperation among our community, both locally and nationally?
Well, obviously, Dr. King was all about the principles of nonviolence, but he also said that the true measure of a man, and I might add woman, is not where they stand during times of comfort and convenience, but where they stand during times and moments of challenge and controversy. And so while we have some controversy going on in our country at this time, really we all have to step up and do what's right. He said it is always the right time to do what is right.
So I did want to know, because I don't know if you know this, we both share the honor of having signed the Central Florida Pledge. It's a commitment to fostering unity and respect across communities. So do you specifically have plans to encourage other leaders to adopt these principles, especially in the times of, like you said, the division right now with the inaugural coming up on MLK Day? Like, what are some things that you plan to do to foster across other?
Absolutely. Since becoming the Orange County Mayor going back to 2018, I created something called the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Initiative here within Orange County. And that is an initiative in which we celebrate Dr. King's principles year-round. We don't just celebrate Dr. King on the day of his birth or the day of his death.
365.
We are involved in community service year-round, and we have a group of volunteer persons who are of diverse backgrounds. In fact, we have Anshanta an Asian female, and we have Dr. Earl Mowat, who is a professor at UCF. They co-chair the commission of the initiative countywide, and it's about days of service. And we'll be, on Monday, we'll have a day of service where we will be packing over 1 million meals at the Orange County Convention Center.
That is awesome. Thank you. Great response. Really quick, I noticed your hat, 306. What's the significance of that?
When Dr. King was assassinated, the room that he was in at the Lorraine Hotel was room number 306. And so that's a museum now, historical site, and they kind of sell merchandise now that says 306 and some other things in commemoration of the life and legacy of Dr. King.
Wow, a way to turn our pain into, information and honoring his legacy. So my last question for you, and it's more so on the side of looking forward ahead to the impressive growth that we've seen in Orange County. What do you see as the biggest opportunities for our community in the next 5 to 10 years, and how's the county preparing for that future?
Well, our county is growing tremendously. Florida is the fastest growing state in the union. Central Florida is the fastest growing area within the state of Florida. By 2050, in another 25 years, our county will grow from about 1.5 million people today to over 2.2 million people. We have to prepare for that. So we have long-term sustainability plans that will allow us, if we follow the plan, to take care of God's green earth. Also, we'll have some housing challenges. We have created Orange County's first locally controlled housing trust fund, in which over a 10-year period of time, we will put $160 million into that trust fund of taxpayer dollars to leverage the building of workforce, affordable, and housing to deal with the homelessness issues that we have as a community. So we have broad plans for our community as we grow healthy together.
That's definitely a future to look forward to. Mayor Demings, always a pleasure to speak to you, and on this momentous occasion, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Happy MLK Day.
There is a great turnout already, even though it's kind of bleak, overcast, but hopefully you were able to make it down in celebration in honor of the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King.